CNNI.
It's just been mounted.
A control.
You said mounted.
Shane, whoever did it.
Yeah, but you can't do that problem. Look at that.
Light post, whatever you want to call it. Find a function for that form.
The first drawings were a lot of it. The problem was, I was thinking stunned because it was seen by the camera back here, it made the whole.
So Chris, see the resident southern.
No, I just think that it.
No, this is everybody caught it. Everybody caught it.
But Tom didn't want me to engage in this. He just asked my thoughts. So let me just finish those thoughts very quickly. You can dismiss them, whatever you wish. The other thing.
The arc, the tree on here and the green piece in there, but nothing says it more than a map of the world. It's easy to understand.
Again, I'm just saying, give it something to hold. I don't know where. It's not just order. It's using the place and space a little more naturally. Now, I know your mission may have been.
The audio people we have now do not know how to.
You remember what I said about cutting those, make sure they're in groups of 3 and even it out and all that kind of nonsense?
Because I don't have a monitor now. I don't even see it until I push it up. Well, that's good.
Now, the reason I bring that up is we need to go ahead and get those on these. I found out this is all done, so we're not waiting on anything.
Off the silver.
So I've got plenty of channel in that back room. The saw's upstairs. Got a good place.
Right in front of it. Just like
back, it'll be low.
right, but just now, instead of it being now, well, right now, Bob, that thing sticks out X amount of feet, right? Here's the radiators for the air conditioning, and this comes back. I don't know, is this cool?
That's right. Sure, we just put the switcher in yesterday and it's all the way out again.
Exactly.
Well, look at this black and white color right here.
Oh, guess what? It's going to change. It might go in later on.
One more. Okay. Who's in it?
I got it.
Down just a little bit. A little bit more. Right there, pull back a little. And down just a little bit. Okay.
Did I do well?
Up
Did
just
I
a
do
little bit.
well?
Up just a little bit. Up too much. Too much.
A whole cut or just a cut?
Too far. A little bit to my right there.
Say what?
I don't know.
See where else we gotta go?
What you can start doing?
What?
Figuring out.
It used to be there.
Picking up a whole mountain.
Putting those things in.
These clips?
Because they.
I hear you got the audio and the RoboCam too far apart.
Don't tell that to me. Don't talk to me as if I'm Andy Parsons.
Is that a sensitive subject with you? Iron graphics. General real graphics. Machinery graphics. Still store files. That was the idea. Not to do it, I think that's especially the tape. The library to create place just
Well, for one thing, you can't do it anywhere.
This is a crash course, Steve, you listening?
Right.
Global center and it resolved into black and fixed paint.
So we have.
I don't know if we ever wanted to resolve black and fixed paint, but we
It's
can.
just the, it's just that kind of monitor. It's easy enough to change that.
But then you.
Say the fourth?
Today's the 4th. James Birdside's band is playing tonight. Trackside Tavern. Be there.
Decatur. Where the Indigo Girls got their start.
That's another story.
We aren't making any aspersions about James and his band, but the Indigo Girls.
Well, I'm glad.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Hey, hey, hey. Lucky I have it tight shot on your face, pal.
Uh-oh. Pretty sweet, huh?
I'm right there. I'm just sure. And that was time to push me out again. I'll show you my key collection.
Key to the elevator by B control. Key to the elevator that goes down to shipping and receiving. And the new key, elevator over here.
Well, it was going to be longer.
Tell me what you want to do, and then I'll tell you what's going to have to be done to do that.
You guys know what comes up here?
Well, the parameters of it are is that this thing cannot go any higher than it is now. Because of line of sight into that rack.
But is the height of it now okay? Because yesterday you were saying it was one rack unit too high.
Well,
I can see the top.
yeah, we think that it can live at this point.
You stick with the 9 rack
Basically,
unit.
it's 9 rack units from this level up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the thing that kind of exists now is that we don't want to drop down much lower than really, because there's going to be buttons here as well. We're finding that there's more and more towards it when you have this right.
Well, the way I bring it much more towards me is actually keep this angle. So this angle.
Well, that's basically it's about. The height can't go any higher, and this equipment almost can't go any lower, and we need a 1/2 inch more here, and like an inch on each side wide. See, the idea was that the abacus was going to fit in there side by side with that little now 19 and a quarter, but stretched out a little bit, and then that got changed, and we wish it wouldn't have in the plans. So if there was going to be a rebuild, I mean, we ought to just attack it from that point. Basically the same shape, except this would angle in a little bit more, be a little bit longer, and perhaps, see, we can make it fit. I mean, we could drop this down a ½ inch, if that would allow us to get the abacus in that space. That's 4 inches wide instead of 3.5 for 2 rack units.
Well, how easy would it be to slice this thing in half?
And then build onto it.
What? What is this about?
This,
Hurry up and wait. You're in wait mode.
I'll tell you what, is it
Do me a
possible?
favor, if you guys want to do that, that's fine. Just let me know you don't.
Can we unstack these monitors?
Yeah, you press car. Okay, because he left the phone in his car. You may. As bad as you say it is. Nancy hung in? Yeah. In Montclair. Yeah, in South Jersey. And have you checked in lately? It's okay. And I'll call you later. Bye.
no, it's not. CH.
Dark is. Hey. Also,
Uh, 8 mil. Regular 8 millimeter.
Speed, not saying we didn't get that Firebird. That's what Chris says.
We're now, what is it, the 16th of February?
Catching you. He said, well, no way I was going to catch that Firebird.
hey Stevie.
You ready yet? Hey man, you working really hard back there?
We have monitors. Some of them.
Going back up or
No, he told me to take a break while I did. Sure, swap a pair of shoes. You make your choice.
It don't matter. Need to unplug the, take the cables off.
Am I at the right one right here?
No.
Next one over?
Yeah.
Okay. Second one down?
Yeah.
Okay. And we need to unhook everything?
Now you're going to see me work. Or pretend to.
I know, it was rare, and I had to catch it. Not good.
Unhook all of the hookups back here?
Yeah.
Well, how are we messing with it?
How are they labeled?
They label.
How?
Where I got the cables cut up to only 50, right? Where they are.
How are they labeled?
One of them says RTR 13, FZ 13.
Yeah, so.
What you got? Out front? Maybe I can do it. Do it. These are the bad ones, right?
Well, we're moving over to which one?
Okay, here we go.
Ready?
Yeah, push it forward.
5-3. 1-5-5.
Hi there, big.
What are you doing?
You find it?
Has that got a mic?
Did you find it?
No,
Why not?
I don't know. I think you didn't drop it in the right place.
It only hit one floor.
Are you done?
Come check it out again.
For several years.
But now he is. Steve, you're on that.
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Go 7-5. There you go. They're all, well, I tested them all. You know, if you're going to go back and confirm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna check all of them, but I want to write them down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let you know where they are.
Yeah, okay.
All right, and we'll take you don't have to go this way. One time.
I'm sorry.
How's it going? Stop now.
Something from, got a real good word, it's just our only complaint is the money line, the seems overbill. That doesn't matter. Yeah. You have some audio you have to do?
I'm between training sessions right now. I'm an artist here.
Retrain. Yeah.
Okay.
This is Mike Lumpkin with Basis.
Yeah, I'm having fun. Are you?
Absolutely.
Shall we put it in there right side up, huh? That's what it is. Those are all okay with me. Actually, the device interrupt is, I don't remember what it was this time. I think we used 5. 65 is okay. 5. Okay.
You need to pop it.
Yeah, pop it. Oh, let me.
Struggle. Uh-oh, I'm gonna look like I'm sticking a knife in the bag of this thing.
Do a little impact maintenance on it.
A little bit back.
Number crunching.
bothersome. Small clock, because we're going to come in with these two bigger clocks.
What was gonna go into the side scope?
Vector, or a waveform. So basically one of these would come out and go into that rack. And that would also kind of help out the robo person. Actually, each camera will have its own little scope superimposed in the right-hand corner of black and iron scope.
PIP.
So says Andy. Yeah, PIP.
The S and scope. Yeah, I say go with the big ones.
Okay.
Because we're going to be sitting farther away too.
Right. And it's just
and the back row.
Hey Jim, I think we're going to have a power up on these, throttle up on these monitors. Big monitors.
Just out of curiosity, you got me one.
And you're going to have to go up one day. We're going to have to use a small clock.
Sure are.
Yeah.
Smaller than that one that's in there?
No, that's small clock.
Yep, we're gonna have to use that clock to move it up.
Yeah, that's cool. Mark said he didn't have a reason problem with that.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't think we have
You do or don't?
No. We're going to have one, but where's it going to go to?
Over there.
Over there in the hall.
And there's probably going to be a status monitor over there as well, but we'll mount that. Actually, I would not mount that overly low, as in bottom level, because this roll control unit is going to be close to that.
Oh, well, I'm bringing up one right now.
Bring it up one rack.
All right.
And that would actually then equal that, because that's 4. So that'll top out.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
We're going to put a scope in there or something in that.
Well, that scope is really deep. You know, you've got preset and then program. So you can see them both at the same time.
I don't think we have that function and that capability for 1710. We look at 1730 if we do, I'll stick 1730.
1730, 1731, whatever it takes.
31.
Cool, man.
So those are Andy's tethers, the tethered joystick.
Yeah, I mean, you know, gee, Andy, could you build these any deeper? All right, man. There it is.
I better go back and check out.
Oh, Dave, what you said?
Oh!
Like that. I'm going to shout it out.
I gotta go.
I keep telling you, what is it? Whip 7. Yeah. Long way. You got any kids leave? Not yet. Here? No. Oh, ladies. Oh, first. I got first.
That's all at this time. You might have some VTs working. I can't say yet. That'll come later.
I'll get those. Oh no, you can go ahead and put them in. I'd rather you have them in. I'll go ahead and take those off while I'm here. Get them out of your way. And that way you can go ahead and do whatever you got to do.
Okay.
I threw you copies on your card here in case you can use them. There these copies on your card back there.
Today. 21st. 21st of February.
Yep.
Now,
I'm going to make that for the record. So I can, 21st of February.
You don't have a date?
No, my little battery for that, my lithium battery for that's dead.
Life is a big music.
well, I saw this guy do this demonstration.
Hi, Mom. Alexa, play us some music.
That's all world needs.
With the new stuff?
I have the new stuff on there.
Life's how to change that life.
Jimmy. want to do, is there such a thing as a fixture? What? We're doing something wrong. Alright, I see. So that whole menu is just for this button.
Yeah, how are you getting that second background?
That's what the two backgrounds are. Background. I'm just wiping between the two. With it.
How do you change that second background color?
Well, it's the same way, background 1 or background 2. See?
Oh, that background 2 wasn't operating this week.
Okay, well, see, yeah, now I've got two backgrounds. That's background 1, that's background 2.
Ah.
Now, both of those, what we'll probably do is have that second background come up as a shifted background, which isn't operating right now. Well, it is, it's just black. So it'll probably be there, but it won't be one of our 24 minutes. I mean, one background.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. So, and then we tied it together by how pattern mix.
Pattern mix between.
Wait, now I don't know when you ever use 4.
If you were going through the mixer, you couldn't use 4.
Right.
Yeah, then look at it later. See, that's when I think those are all for like post-production. See, you know, a lot of this is used for post-production. Like this thing, did you see this thing?
Yeah.
This is what we keep it on, but this like measures individual decibels now. We're never going to get that specific. You know, it is just fine to measure that, but it has this one.
Yeah.
And then, let me see, time code, we played one this morning, which was, what's the one was? Really, what, didn't somebody, I hate to hear that. We all are, you know? Hello.
Can I edit
Out in the hallway as we document here. Look, she's
Yes.
drinking in the hallway.
Wait, now you have to pan to this. No food or drink. And no writing on the walls, no writing on the table.
This is the edit test I didn't pass.
Oh, that is that way. And I screamed when they made a touchdown. And he came over and said, young lady, this is a newsroom.
Setting in the other machines, because it's clear. You know what I mean? You don't see the lines.
All right, Steve.
Ooh, I like Chicago. Well, I've been there
Yeah,
You know
well,
what?
if you look at this one.
You know, like, I took one of them right there.
Where's production assistant hanging out?
Just a second. Two on the back row. Is it two on the back row? Is that what the other one is?
Two on the back. The back row in here. You added one right there, right?
No, I think it was the TV.
So from day one, I mean, there's been a full panel of TV and a full panel of direction.
I see 6, 7, 6 in the front row.
No,
I guess one in the back row.
Yeah, it's like 7 in the front row, counting the TV. Furniture in the middle.
Well, we got audio and robotic and TV and director, producer, still store,
3 stations, 4 stations.
What's he talking about? Double panel or those double panels?
This was based on what's it said in, and in CNN, you got two that actually got started on the back row.
I think so.
But you got a producer and a producer's assistant intercom. Now, you may or may not want to put it in here now. If it was me, I'd strike it off and not put it in here now, I think.
We need to.
I'm on none. Actually, though. Hang on.
I mean, they're already talking about needing another one back.
I brought the remote.
Oh, so we do have control.
Yeah.
Let's make it one. Okay, one station for still store.
Yeah, that's what we're just talking
Technology. He's getting this down. Where's your wireless mic?
I'll lose the one on the back.
Wireless mic. Wireless mic.
Take back.
I don't have any wireless mics.
Come on, you need that. I mean, to me, I think that there's a big back row. It seems like
Big back row, and it's going to be a full 2-station thing, but maybe that has to wait.
But you can rearrange things on there easily. Just by doing the calendar. That's what you expect. I'm not sure how where y'all come. Well, we'll go look at that. We'll go look at that.
You guys don't have the same problem.
See, what you might have to do,
Group these things into groups of 8.
what you may have to do is you may have to fan. The only real limits you've got as far as programming.
I can hypnotize you.
24 program inputs.
How do you look in the mirror and go?
There will be a couple things. I don't know if we can thrash it all.
Is a comfortable level for everybody. Compromises on everybody's end to a certain degree until this thing gets figured.
Right. We just know that if you have to later on drop something or add something,
Right.
say, okay, well, we can really live without this right now. We need to have this on this.
Because he may come up with a count that's more than that. At that point, though, it'll be a fresh new list without all the scribbling on it.
Well, but we've prepared it now. I think we've gotten rid of things that we can do without. I mean, it's going to be an easier list to work on and an easier decision to make to say, okay, let's not, I have to be the 7th position out here. I mean, do we really have 8 positions, or do we use 8
If
positions?
you give that guy Steve Stahl the option, he will ask for all 100 bots.
I think
Damn straight.
and the truck.
Yeah, for now. There's some compromises, but it'll work.
This gets us a whole lot closer to where we need to be.
And B control can be scaled back. It doesn't have to have
B
everything.
control's a mystery right now. B control doesn't exist.
As far as the pre-list and as far as the IFPs, there's a lot of play you can do in there. I mean, you could conceivably give B control one IFP, and that one would talk to whatever they do in there to compromise online. That's what they're doing now on their set. There's one IFP. So those are things that you can play that back, and then as the big control production need comes up, that's when you start looking at the fact that you really got.
Okay, now those can those all be bridged together?
Let's talk about that just a minute. Realistically, how many cameras are there going to be?
3 cameras out here. That's a fact. There's going to be a 4th bump camera, I assume, which does not need to be involved in
No.
anything.
Okay, I'm just talking about studio talent cameras.
I think at this moment we need to talk about 3 here. That's right, 5 cameras. But right now, I'd say 5 cameras. One of those being at CNN.
Hang on. Cal's here.
Cal, did you come back from Moscow just for this?
Yes,
Excellent.
I canceled part of my trip because I went to Moscow and then we went to Tallinn, Estonia. It means there was, and I said I'm finding it old. Freezing.
Public access?
Yeah.
On an intercom, it's not unusual at all to have a board on
And then it's gone, it's just there, it's just stuff and
a clear com.
do a few more.
That's 2 pages.
I don't like you. Customize, crap. But the bottom line is, it's perfect. You do it with 2 wires, it's a technically correct solution. Okay. I don't like it. Have you taken time to study what we're doing out there? God. Back pocket. Keep it in your back pocket. I like it.
Come up, once you make a new list.
That's what I was thinking.
If you got enough, if you got enough, probably four.
So far, that's a...
Take a few more compromises. It's working with them. They wouldn't probably.
Is February the 23rd, Wednesday the 23rd, 1994. And the furniture's right.
No little box together. Little scramble. You want to get more rest on film or what? It was God's last day. They almost made it. This is my good side.
That's what they call it. I have a box full of these right here. I think you most work to do.
You got a what?
A box full of garments and those big corners. Yes, I did. I was looking right at you. I was looking right at you.
Good work, Steve.
This is a...
Get up. Again. Cheers. Furniture is good.
Hi, Mom. Furniture, beautiful furniture. Of course, this means that all the furniture is also in the new feeds area, so it's a doubly special day for CNN. Have you been taking any pictures of that new feeds area? Okay,
He is going to be here in the next 3 days. Getting all that stuff set up. Would you like me to hold still? Is that high 8 stuff?
Regular 8. But you really can't tell the difference, I guarantee you.
How are you going to get it to...
Now, February the 23rd, Wednesday, some replacement millwork.
Did that get it, Dave?
Dramatic numbers, or more startling still, never attending at all. Men are leaving the church in dramatic numbers, or more startling still, never attending at all.
But we gotta make sure we can do it, set it up in feeds. So,
Careful, don't trip over that now.
we actually do need to get this.
Put the corner there.
Canyon Queen. Here she.
Church by dramatic numbers, or more startling still, never attending at all. Attending at all. At all.
That's President.
February 24th,